want to talk about specifically how have I changed as a result of Cariocha, as a result of having Obatala on my head and having that ceremony done. How has it changed me physically, emotionally, spiritually, and whatever leads there are, for the good, for the better, and for the worse. You know, not everything is hunky-dory as in regards to my Carioche. So I'm a different person and have grown into a different person of how I look at things and see things, for the better as a result of Cariocha, and it's uplifted my life. And then there are aspects of it after getting crowned that were whatever the opposite of the fancy word for uplifting is. It was not uplifting, and things went downhill. Okay, physically, emotionally, spiritually, faithfully, whatever, you know, faith, religion, whatever. Okay, so now that that's been cleared up, and let me give the what's it called, the disclaimer. I'm talking about myself. I'm not talking about anybody else's Cariocha experience. I hope everybody's Cariocha experience is a beautiful experience and uplifting. So physically, how have I changed? First thing is my hair. I don't know, and I don't think that you can see it in the camera. Well, I don't know if I was too high, but I hope you can see it. My hair has been turning white. Now, I am pushing 30, so maybe that's it. I have been extra stressed out lately. With my yaboraje was a stressful one. I am laid back, but there were certain experiences that I had that I'll definitely be going into. And I'm telling my story, so at this point, I can't be so reckless to say I don't care who gets offended or not offended, but I'm speaking my truth. If anybody else wants to speak their truth, get on YouTube and talk to your peoples and your Facebook and your Instagram and your TikTok. I'm telling my story from my mouth, okay? So white hair, I don't know if it's from stress. I don't know if it's from age. But coincidentally, I got the old man in white on my head, and then my hair just starts turning white. So like, even before that, it was turning white, but it just seems like I'm noticing like a lot more white hair. Okay. Let's see. Second, my hearing. I'm super sensitive. If you see me at tambores, at guidos, whatever, I'm walking across the room after getting crowned. Like this was during my yaboraje walk. And I have to walk past the tamboleros, and I'm over here walking, and I walk past it, and I'm covering my ears. The last tambor that I went to, it was my madrina's fundamento that she threw for her godfather, Ochundina. And my girlfriend, she got me earplugs, like little squishy ones, and I put them in my ear, and I listened contently to the oro seco, and I listened most of the tambor with earplugs in my ears when they started playing Tuobatala, like a little bit in, because it was dedicated to Tuobatala. So after a while, I'm like, okay, let me take him out. But you know, it's so loud. Everything is so loud. The drummings, a motorcycle will be, you know, riding past me, or a car, you know, and I find it unbearably loud, because I can take loud noises. I'm a musician. I love listening to my music loud. I myself am a loud person, and I'm just so sensitive to loud noises, yo. And I get cold. That's another thing I forgot to mention, yo. So when I be at tambores and they play for Batara, they play for Chun, they play for Asojano, I get cold. So it's not that I get cold more often, but when they play tambores, when there's music or Rishin music playing live, I get cold. And that's where I start getting the shakes, and then start getting cold, and my head shakes, and the whole nine. But yeah, getting cold, my hair turning white, my hearing getting super sensitive. What else? My left knee. Usually my left knee. I'll be walking, regular walking, going throughout my day, getting the groceries, walking to work, whatever, what have you. And usually my left knee has just given out on me. I've been walking and then just it buckles, and that little buckle, you know, shit, am I getting too old? I don't know, but I get crowned, and now I walk with a limp. That comes every now and again, more often than not. Like there were times it got to the point where it was happening so often, I would just walk from the TV to the fridge. And it was happening so often, like 7 times a day, where I began to notice. It wasn't just, you know, it's something, you know, I think we've all been there. Maybe you pick up something wrong and, I don't know, you hurt your wrist or something. I don't know, just a little crink in the neck or something too fast, and you brush it off. It's no big deal. This was happening so often, and to this day, it still happens, where my leg would just give out on me, and I have to do one of these where I like fall to the floor, fall to the ground, not like all the way, but you know, just a limp, and then I continue going. From when Obatala dances, he's seen as like, there's like a dance, if you've seen Obatala's dance, I got 2 left feet, so I do not dance, okay? But you know, he takes like, I think like 4 steps forward, 4 steps back, or 8 steps forward, 8 steps back. I don't know. But there is a limp involved. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Like the second step has like a little bit of a limp. Why? Because, you know, showing that he's an old man in ancient Orisha, yada yada yada. And okay, so I thought of another one. So my skin. Generally, I like to think I got good skin. I try to take care of my skin. But during one Yabodaje, you gotta put ori on your head, which is cocoa butter or shea butter. You gotta put that on your head, okay? So every day for the year, you're putting on ori, you're putting cacarilla on your bald head, and then it grows. Your hair grows, and you just keep putting it on all the time, every day. So it's not like a huge thing, but I'm looking for things to talk about. So my skin, you know, so I got oily skin. So I got shea butter or a cocoa butter, you know, throughout the day, and it's gonna melt on your face. So physically, I had to wash my face even more so that I wouldn't get acne, so I can keep my baby smooth skin not looking like a 17-year-old, you know, pizza face. Shout out to all my 17-year-old pizza faces watching out there. Anybody who got acne, the struggle is real. What else? I gained weight. As a well, you're not doing things that you used to. I'm over here. You know, it's only been like a year and 2 months. So I'm just speaking on my experience and, you know, my Yabodaje after Cariocha. So after getting crowned, I gained weight. You remember that Chango music video that I did, where I went from looking scrawny in the Elegua music video? I didn't have anybody to play Chango, so I worked out hardcore. I took the supplements, I drank the protein shakes, and in the Chango music video, I come out 3 months later looking like a Greek god, but now I look like Thor. I look like Fat Thor to Avengers Endgame. I gained weight, yo. Like, I earned this. I'm not huge, but I lost that body completely. You know, so it's not like, oh, as a result of having Obatala on my head that I just, you know, I gained weight and now I'm at the worst shape of my life. No, I'm at the worst shape of my life as a result of having to stay inside, avoiding people, avoiding other people's energies, avoiding, you know, going to public spaces. And now it seems like this shit is just here to stay. So even when I was editing the video, I was like, oh man, I'm at the beach and my stomach is showing. Like, I got big, yo. You could tell, and that was when I still had my hair. That was before the crowding and Corona hit, and I couldn't hit the gym, and I got big. And then after I got even bigger, and the shit stayed. So that sucks. But at least I know that I did it once in my life, so I could say, yo, at least I got it on record. Chango music video. You want to see the old me, boom. And then you want to see the new me, bleh. When dressing in white, so physically, today's theme is physically, how have I changed? When I dress in white, and as a Yawol, and even to this day, You were just super mindful as to what you lean up against. Even when I was at work, everybody knew. I just let everybody know. I didn't make no grand announcement. Hey, I did Cariocha, guys, because people don't believe in this stuff. But I just said, yeah, hey, from now on, when I see you, just cross the arms. So everybody at work was just, hey, Julio. And I acknowledged them back. They don't even believe in none of this. But, they respected, my religion. And so they crossed their arms. They say, yo, what up, Julio? I say, hey. And then even in events that I had to give money back to people or their credit card or whatever, when I could, I would put it, like, I got a lighter over here, just for example. Instead of putting it in the hand, I put it on the counter. But the fact is, I had a job where I had to hand things to people. So I hand things to people, it's like, shit, you gotta go to work, gotta do your job directly into their hand. So little things like that. I think at this point I'm just grasping at straws, but that's how, after getting crowned, has affected me physically. The little physical things that I did throughout my day, whether it be not being able to work out and getting fatter, whether it be handing people things, not handing people things, getting white hair, getting more sensitive hearing, having more oily skin that I got to take care of because of the cocoa butter melting down my face, and the acne on my forehead, which is good now, but you have to be super mindful. You have oil on your head, you have cocoa butter on your head, and it's melting. Little things like that. Okay, so I hope this video was informative. I know I'm just talking about my own personal experience, but let me know about your experiences as a Yawo, as, just an Olocha, Yalocha, Babalocha, whatever, within the faith. Maybe as an Aboricha, have there noticed any changes within you, outside of you, within me, having my knees buckle more than ever in my life is so much that's noticeable. So in you, outside you, around you, how you interact with people. So the physical, tangible things, how has the Santo impacted or influenced your life and your physical interactions with the world and the people around you? Let me know in the comments below. And I'm going to continue to make these kinds of videos, just talking about my experiences. So I covered physically. Maybe next one I'll cover emotionally or spiritually, romantically, and whatever lees you can think of. Let me know in the comments what are the lees you can think of, okay? Peace out.